students, I welcome you all in this session where we are going to learn role of microorganisms in industries through ages. You all know that microorganisms are very important in our life. They have various roles to play in our food industries, in our medical science, in agriculture, in environment, and all the associated fields which are integrated with our life. But the journey, the history where microorganisms came in picture and how they started to play an important role in various walks of our life is really a mystery, and it is really an interesting story. So we are going to see what happened, when happened, and how did it became a very important science of today, that is microbiology, and the role of microbiology in industries. But the history is that we never know that when the microorganisms as science, microbiology as science, it came in our life, in our life. But it was, we all realized, human beings realized that they are very important, and they were playing an important role in the food and in the medical science and in the health and in environment. But the era where we had no knowledge of microorganisms, but we were simply experienced their presence, is known as pre-scientific era. This pre-scientific era can be divided into two phases. One phase, that is the food gathering period, which we can say that it started before 8,000 years ago, from the time of origin of human species. And the second part is food producing era, which started about 8,000 to 10,000 years ago, and this also includes the present era. The microorganisms are the cause and the source of all processes which are important in our life was known, but it was a mystery how and why they play important role in our life. So when we try to learn the whole history, the whole science behind this, and the journey of microorganisms, the origin of microbiology, is really, we can collect some information which is really fragmentary from the literature. Microorganisms were associated with disease. This was known, and the idea that human disease are associated with the microbial life, it came about 2000 years before Antony von Leeuwenhoek discovered microbes. It was the first evidence which we get that it is the mummy which is called Otzi, and which were discovered by researchers, and it was about 5300 years old mummy. And here the researchers found that the body of this human was attached with a tree woods, and this wood had Piptoporus bitulinus. This was a fungus. Here you can see that here you can see this is a fungus. This is a bracket fungi, and which they thought that this will cure his diseases. And in our literature also, in religious books also, we find that there was concept of quarantine, there was concept of isolation, which we are practicing today in this pandemic of COVID-19. And in Bible, they have also reported that the quarantine can prevent us from various infectious diseases. It was physician Hippocrates during 460 to 370 BC, who is known as father of Western medicine, dismissed the idea that diseases are caused by the supernatural power. It is then Varro he warned us, he warned the society that we must be cautious enough that our dwelling should not be near the swamp areas, and he realized that there are some creatures which can enter in our body through air and through fluid which flows in the dirty places. So this was about the human health, diseases and microorganisms, and we were realizing how and when they can cause disease and what practice we may follow to prevent ourselves from these diseases. The other very interesting story, the next part, is the microbial and the food. The food and the association of food with microorganisms is as old as the history of human beings. Boilers were used for the cooking and brewing and food storage for, for about in Europe about 5000 before Christ. The society was using these boilers, and in these boilers in Mesopotamia, it is believed to they were the first to brew beer in 10,000 BC. Beer is supposed to be the oldest recorded recipe in the world, and there are records that this recipe was documented before 5000 BC. Beer was very important because people used to drink it because it had a nutritional content, and they also found it a safe alternative to drinking water. When the water was dirty, then it was causing some diseases. When it was when they took water, when they drank water, and the first disease they found, the beer is better than water. The history of wines, it was first prepared in Mesopotamia about 3500 BC. Fermented sauces were prepared and consumed by Chinese. And the records say that the uses began about 1500 years BC. Egyptians used butter and cheese as early as 3000 BC. Chinese and Greeks used salted fish in their diet, and this use of salt was probably because it prevented the rotting of fishes and the animal source of food. Here we can see that these are the two pictures which tell us how old is the preparation of beer, and this in the first picture you can see this is the beer table, and in the next picture you can see how cheese was prepared. It was Romans who excelled in the preservation of food and meat, and this dates back to 1000 BC. They started also using snow snow for the preservation of plants and other perishable animal diet. So this is very difficult to say whether when the techniques of mummification and food preservation came first with what came in light. It is said that these are the two techniques which originated and developed simultaneously. The spoilage of food and the role of microorganisms in the food spoilage goes back to Christ, with the time of the birth of Christ and AD 1100. This very famous story of Claviceps purpurea, which caused death of about 40,000 people in France alone in 1943 AD, but it was not known that this disease is caused by fungus, which we know as Claviceps purpurea. Time passed on, and and it was Antony von Leeuwenhoek who invented microorganisms and who invented microscope and observed microorganisms. And in 1837, Schwann he showed that heated infusion remained sterile in the presence of air. It was Pepin and Leibniz who hinted that heat can be used for the preservation of food, and this interesting development in 1810 when Nicholas Appert he suggested canning of food which can preserve food for longer period of time, and for this he was awarded the sum of 12,000 francs. And probably this was the beginning of canning, which is a very important milestone in the food preservation industry. In 1837, Pasteur showed that the souring of milk was caused by microorganisms, and in 1860 he used heat to destroy the microorganisms in food, and this process which is known today as pasteurization of milk. Kircher, 1658, reported that decaying bodies, meat, milk, and other substances decay because of the presence of worms. These were the microorganisms. Actually, this name was not coined that time, so he called these creatures as worms, and he said that these creatures or these worms are invisible to naked eye. In 1729, Spallanzani showed that beef can be preserved by boiling and by sealing. It was Louis Pasteur who demonstrated the role of microorganisms in spoilage of French wines. This was a study from where we came to know of the existence of bacteria. And this is Louis Pasteur. He was born in 1822, as you all know, and died in 1895, and his main contribution was to establish the role of microorganisms in food. So, this is along with Antony von Leeuwenhoek contributions made by Spallanzani, Louis Pasteur, and this was the phase which helped us to end the long hold belief and speculation that there is some supernatural power which is responsible for the diseases, for the origin of diseases and the destruction of our crop, our food and the food material. This was the beginning of the science of microbiology, and where we study the microorganisms which are very important from the point of view of research for the industries, as they are used in various industries in chemical synthesis, chemical production, in medicines and all the related fields. So thank you. If you have any question, you can ask me.